So the 6-inch Toms had 2 weeks to dry now. The lacquer's cured. So I'm going to start sanding it back. You can see here, it's a bit orange peely in places. So I'll flatten it right back and then we'll give it a good polish. And then that should be the shell complete. 2000 grip. So that's been flattened off. You can see there's still quite a bit of orange peel there. It's better, but it needs a bit more. That bit's okay. There's bad. That bit's okay. And you can see there's still some orange peel, so it needs probably another run round it. So that's the first coat of scratch remover on it, and the sheen's already starting to come up. You can see the light there. Looks nice and flat. I'll probably repeat that 2 or 3 times, and that should be really high gloss then. So I've got my second coat of scratch remover on now. It's really starting to gleam now. This area here is what I'm looking to achieve all the way across the drum. It's difficult to focus, but if you look at the top there, it sort of dulls off. You can see it there. But what I'm looking for is this all the way down, and it's like it's almost been dipped. So a few more hours work yet, but we're getting there. What I'm doing is working through my way around it, and any bits that bug me I'm just sort of repolishing, but it is getting really close to a factory finish now. After a lot of elbow grease, I'm finally there. I'm so chuffed with the finish. You can see there how bright it is. I've worked my way through it, and there's no real marks now that really offend the eye. You know, it's as good as a factory Tama finish, I think. So next job, I've just got to clean the inside up where I've got all my fingerprints over it. I'm gonna just run a sharp blade around the edge to really tidy the paint line inside and outside, and then I'm going to start looking at putting the badge and grommet on, and then polish the hardware and then get it together. I'm just installing the grommet, and there's not a lot of room in it at all. So I'm going to put something up the top there just to make sure I don't hit it. So it's flared over now. I've just got to just tap it down until it makes contact. Very nearly there. I'm not going to lie, this is quite tense because I don't want to mess this up. and we're there. Once I've cleaned hardware, I normally pick the best ones to go at the front of the drum. So looking at this one's pretty mint. That one's got a little mark down here, so I would say them two to the front. So put them there, and these two at the back. To clean the hoops, I normally just use tin foil. There's a bit of crust under here. Literally just rub around it with that, and then give it some polish with some auto sole, and they'll come up brand new. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got a finished shell. We've got some screws, tension rods, lugs, MTB50. It come with a wing nut on it originally, so this is one of my DIY levers made from stainless. I'll put a link in the description of the video for that. Clean gaskets, fresh heads, hoops and a drum key. Let's put it together. I'm just going to hold fire there because I think this would be a good point to do a comparison with the original 8-inch shell that I got the colour match from. So if you compare them together, they are pretty good. I'd say the 8 is a slightly lighter shade of white, very slightly. And there's a look at the interiors of both of them. Again, can't complain with that. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Like I say, I'm not a professional painter by any means, but I think that's as good as a match that I could hope for. And there she is. Absolutely over the moon with how they've turned out, especially the interior. Looks absolutely brilliant, matches perfectly. Can't wait to get it set up on the kit, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed these series of videos.